Welcome YouTube, Bobby G here. I thought I'd give you an update here on the fish room. So it's update number 3, and there's a lot been happening. I've been really busy, so let's get at it. Let's talk. So if we start here with the 75 gallon that had the 2 Oscars and the 2 common plecos, you'll actually had the 5 black ACIs and 1 goldfish. All of those fish are gone, and I gave all of them away. So and these 3 fish are from the display tank upstairs. There was some aggression happening, and I thought, hell, well, I've got tanks available. I wanted to pull some of the aggressors out and see if some of the fish that weren't coloring up, whether they will color up now. That's the experiment. So moving on, again, the 55 gallon lithobae tank, they're doing well. I've taken out, there's only 1 male in there now because I found they were fighting. And this is the, if I can find him again here, this is the chosen male to breed. I've noticed the females about 3 times have been holding, but they don't hold more than about a day or 2, and they release them. So I'm going to have to talk to my buddies Marcus and Rob and see what's going on there, see if it's just because they're young or if there's something else I can do. You can also see, I might have showed in one of my videos, I've got extra sponge filters in there running, and that's so that I can set up other tanks without having the cycling time needed. For some reason, this tank here, it has the 3 what I called underperformers from upstairs in the display tank, and I wish they would come out because they are definitely coloring up now that they don't have all the competition. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, where are they here, to demonstrate that at all, because they're hiding behind the filter. They're a little bit shy. Anyways, we'll get back to that if they do come out. I'll show them to you. So you can see here I've built, or I've put together the shelving unit that I got from Costco. I cut the legs down so that they were the height that I want it to be, and I've laid the tabletop on, and I've got the 45 gallons set up, and I've got that 140 gallons set up. Now this one I obviously cleaned it and I resealed it. So I took all the caulking out of it and resealed it. So there will be no leaks with it. I don't know if it leaked before, but the caulking didn't look all that great. I've still yet to do this 40 gallon tank. I will probably proceed to peel the caulking out and reseal it and set it up right there. Although out in the garage I have another 55 gallon tank, and it was to replace this one because the glass didn't clean up great on it, but I'm sure I can find a use for an extra 55 gallon tank, although that might mean I have to expand out of this fish room. This is the 30 gallon tank. These are the 30 gallon tanks. This is the one that had the columnaris outbreak early in May. So it's been 3 weeks. I haven't cleaned it and just keep throwing food in there to cycle the filters. After the outbreak, I ran bleach. I just poured bleach in the tank and ran it for about 3 days, and to get a fresh start. So I'm hopeful for that tank, although I'm going to throw some test dummy fish in there to make sure it's okay. These 2 tanks, all 4 of these tanks are set up, but there's nothing in the last 2. So these 2 tanks are set up. They basically have cycling fish in it, some OBs. And in this tank, yeah, unfortunately, oh, there he is up there. I don't know if you can see him. That's a Madagascar, and super nice looking. And then I've got some OBs and where is the Nairi? Right there. It's a little hard for me to see in the camera. There we go. He's beautiful. He's somewhat on loan, I suppose, from Marcus. Marcus just wants him back to breed him, so I suppose I'm holding him. He's a beautiful fish. And so beyond that, I don't have anything else set up. I've still got these 3 tanks at the side here. I can't remember, I think they're 15 gallons, or one of them is 10 gallons maybe. I'm not sure if I'll set them up. There's also the 1 tank down here. I don't think I'm going to set that up. And we have this area over here that, you know, I think, well, I could put a tank there or a couple tanks there, but I also need room for storage in here. As you can see, I keep everything sitting out. I've got my supplies up here, and so I do need some storage in here, but so I still need to figure that out, what's going to be best. I wanted to shoot this video before I progress in the room, because the next project for me is to put a central air pump in. It's going to sit up there. I'm going to run a PVC line all the way around the room and drop air lines off of it. The reason I bought it was because I was at a point with this tank, and then the next tank, I didn't have an air pump left. I'm using all the air pumps I have, and I didn't want to spend $50 on another air pump or another 2 air pumps. That didn't make sense to me, so it seemed the right time to get a central air pump, and I will make a video of my installation on that. I'm expecting that will start today or tomorrow. So that's it for now. Of course, I have my little helpers here. Where are they? Zoe and Reggie. They're always helping me down in the fish room. They love coming down here. It might be because they get a little treat, but yeah, I say treat and they perk up for sure. Okay, well, thank you for joining me today. If you liked the video, please share, subscribe if you want to follow this channel, hit the little bell, and as always, make your today fantastic.